All right, let's see. Oh, and of course, YouTube needs me to sign into the other one. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Go live. Is it actually streaming? Yes, it is. Okay, fantastic. But of course, chat broke. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, let's see. Maybe I can refresh and it'll fix chat. We just, oh gosh. Of course chat's bad. That's fine. Let's see, maybe OBS has the ability to see chat. To control panel. It needs me to sign in. Why does it need me to sign in? I already signed in. Okay. All right. Well, I thought I had all that fixed, but turns out it's not. I love YouTube. It's the best platform to stream on. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's see. How can I see it without... Let's try popping out the dashboard. That doesn't help. I want straight. I want to. I just want to see chat. Okay, whatever. We'll just. You know, I wonder if there's a way I can just go straight to the shareable link. And just paste it into another. You know, that might have to involve me going to my other account, my main account, and just watching from there, but that'll be fine. Okay. So, I think that works. Chat seems to be broken. Of course it is. Oh, yay. Can it hear me? Okay, yep. There we go. The delay's coming in now. Alrighty, let's mute that. Oh, yeah, I need to be subscribed in order to... Yep, there we go. There's all that. Okay, let's try this out. Let's actually go down and start drawing some things. Oh. Okay. I think it's all set up now. Is it visible on... No, it doesn't seem to be, so we are good. Okay, fantastic. And of course, here's my drawing. And, okay. Get this out of the way. Not doing any digital stuff right now. Actually, do the other glove. Okay. So, oh, actually, yeah, we can do it with this. And then next up, I have to grab my actual premiere on the other channel, because I know that that's going to be, that's coming up soon. While it'll be short, I would like to be on there. Okay. And alrighty, there we go. Okay, fantastic. So let's just do a little bit of sketching. Well, yeah, will this work? Okay. Oh gosh, that is overexposed. Let's fix that. Let's fix the exposure issues. I'm glad I started this a bit earlier. Oh wait, shoot. Is it? Okay. Yeah, that looks fine right now. I need to. Yeah, okay. We're good. We're good. I will have someone tell me if there's an issue. So yeah. Okay. Let's just start sketching some things. Oh yeah. I forgot this pen is empty. Well, I'll have to fill a new one. Let's get that going. Where's my pen sleeve? Ah, here it is. Yeah, let's go with this. Actually, maybe I should go with it. No, let's go with this pen. The Peter pen is always fun to draw with. Or maybe I could just refill. Like that same pen. That doesn't sound like a bad idea, actually. 'Cause I like it. I want to use it more. Do I not have an eyedropper? Doesn't seem so. At least not in there. Oh, here we are. Okay, there's that. Fantastic. Um, Okay, that's about full. Yeah, it's a little overfilled. That's fine. I will just get a paper towel and clean it up. Actually, these little blotter towels will be fine. Oh, they're made to smudge, so yeah, let's get an actual paper towel. Alrighty, I'm back. Not actual paper towels, but close enough. Okay, there we go. That's all nice and refilled. Let's see if it... Okay, sweet. It's starting up. Goes in this one. Okay. Hey, now it's time for the premiere on the other channel. Okay. I haven't done a darn thing over here. Oh, that's fine. Not like anyone's here anyway. Or is gonna be here. Now, there's... I mean, I don't even know if they're gonna come over. We'll see. Not a major issue, if not. Just having some chocolate almonds for a sec while... Wait. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Oh. Hey, Scat. Actually, first subscriber was myself on my other channel.
think I finally have a workflow that can facilitate that sort of schedule, even with a full-time job. Hopefully the change will help folks out more and lead to the algorithm getting kinder with this channel. Second, I now have a second channel called Inkwyrm'sStage, where I'll resume streaming. Over there, we'll draw the monsters for dungeon deck and chat about their lore. And on top of that, I'll take suggestions from chat about cards to make and add to the inspiration deck. And if you're here within the first couple hours when this comes out, I'll actually be live over there, so stop on by. Otherwise, I'll have the next stream
Okay.
or two scheduled using the premieres feature. In general, I hope to stream once or twice a week for at least 2 to 3 hours. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for coming to my little corner of the internet over and over. And just those words of of kindness that y'all have shared with me have been wonderful. They've gotten me through a lot of difficult times these past few months. So yeah, I hope I can return you to the world with a little something to look forward to from this video. So yeah, with that, let's bring this video to a close. For those of you with dark skies, good night. And if you have bright days, good morning. Whatever part of the world you're from, I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Goodbye!
All right. Folks aren't going to be around for a while, and that's fine. Yeah. All right. Yes. Because I was subscribed to my other channel before I started the stream. Whatever. YouTube will be YouTube and whatever. Let's try this other one. All right, so yeah, we'll see. How it goes. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should change the mode off of subscriber only. Whatever, I'll do it for the next stream. Alrighty. Let's. This is not going to be a great VOD, but that's fine. This is the first time that I've been back. Yeah, so y'all, watching this back, might be noticing something. I'm actually doing a little bit of a different art style. It's something that I've experimented with for the past couple days. This kind of smudging I've encountered a few times before, but I haven't really played around with it yet. So I'm gonna see what I can do with it. But actually, I realized I need a prompt beyond just this random smudges being a prompt. I want to prompt myself with sort of a theme and objective with it that I can combine the smudges with to then become like an actual thing. Let's see. I'm just gonna pull up on my other tab a it's in my downloads in the other direction. I am glad y'all can't see my fumbling. No, that's the Monster Bash. Here it is, Magical Thought Provoker. All right, there's all that. Okay, so for this next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Gate Colored Angel Descent Imagination. So that reads to me like we're obviously making some kind of gateway, an angelic gateway. Maybe it's coming down from on high. We'll see what we can do with this. All right, there's that. Creature behind a doorless doorway. Yeah. I'll be checking in on this later. Okay. Let's try. Just gonna scribble in a little bit. Okay. So let's set this as like we're looking at it from below. So we're gonna add to this and sort of let's make that a spire of some kind. Maybe this can spire as well. Inspired by a recent event. Aspire inspired by a recent event? Fair enough. It should go angled like this. Kind of that way. And we'll say this is there. Now, this is obviously giving like the, you know, primary thing of a gate, the block things out, but how will we make it so it can open up? Let's see. Just look to the right. Oh, yes. Yes. So Scat's door actually fell off just a few minutes before streaming. The stream started. And so we were kind of panicked on that. Just trying to get that sorted out a little bit. And yeah, that's it's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's say that the split is like right here. Maybe it juts out a little bit. And this is becoming a little bit more abstract than I wanted. But that's fine. Oh, actually, you know what? No, let's revise this. We're looking at it from up top. And here's like the gateway. Kind of splits open here. It kind of towers up and around. So this is a whole area. These are some kind of iron bars. There's that. And then maybe this has more of those kind of gratings. Yeah. Kind of pulls these down. We'll just give this a little bit of shading over here. All right, let's call that one done. Next up. Oh, you know what? Well, I don't have my dice anywhere near me, so we'll just a bunch of times. And birdcage, delightful, astonished, complexion, lukewarm. Okay. So let's see what we can do with this. Alrighty. Okay. We'll go with that as the starting point. Now, sort of the question, like one of the things that I need to figure out with this style is like, how much intention am I going to put into the pre-smudging? Like, are the smudges going to be part of me drawing, or is it going to be wholeheartedly I have to deal with whatever I smudged on there? And it is readily apparent that I don't need the extra challenge. I am already having enough trouble as it is. But that's fine. And we'll say that this is the sort of nesting stuff up here. Maybe the bird emerges out like here. So complexion is something to do with the skin, especially like I think of it as around the face skin. Not sure how to portray that with this. I did get the bird cage. And it looks kind of massive. Yeah, no. So one of the things I want to do with one of the next videos is just draw a bunch of these, like draw a whole bunch of monsters and just see how many I can do in an hour or so, or something like that, and you know, get a get some sort of very minimal lore for those, like just even 3 or 4 sentences, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3. Ceramics, omniscient stick tobacco idol. Alrighty. So it's going to be some kind of stick made of ceramics. So this is more of a magic. Oh, yes, I forgot. I need to smudge first. I'm just going to randomly smudge this time. See what I can get out of that. Alright. That was probably too much smudging. Maybe I should do less. Maybe I should... And well, I mean, maybe that is enough smudging. We'll see. But now, I'm going to have to shape this into what would work. So I like the idea that these are things that are poking out. Kind of cupping as well. I think I want to reinforce those. Then over here, not really sure what to make of it. Tobacco omniscient. Maybe this is some sort of not creature, but like observatory. Maybe there's a large telescope that kind of sticks out here. It kind of curves around there. And then, yeah. And then over here we can just have like some basic shading. So this is more of a landmass than anything else. Or like this is some kind of landscape. I'm going to say that that's a little doorway inside. This is not as much of a doorway. Instead, it's kind of reflecting off. Maybe this is like an outside area. You can kind of doorway in. And these can be more telescopes. Kind of lead in. I could just draw a straight line. All right. We'll see what I can do to make this an actual structure, but I think that, yeah, I made the shapes too complex. All right. There we go. Next up, oh, let's just check something. Oh, come on, OBS, please. Thank you. Alrighty. So here we go with this. Next one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, before I have the prompt, I'm going to just do the smudging and then we'll prompt. I like that kind of... Shh. shape. Feels good. All right, now, yep, I should make my keyboard easier to reach. Okay, treasury, starving, spawn. The heck is that? Vanish, sparkle. Treasury, starving, sparkle, spawn, vanish. Well, if I wanted to make it sort of a spawn, maybe I would turn it sideways and say that this is the eye, this is the mouth, and this is the overall head shape. That feels like it would be a bit of a... Well, you know what? Let's take the easy ones while we can. Say that this is some kind of creature. It's a bit of a tentacle shape on the hair. Yeah. I'm not good at drawing animal limbs yet. I need to learn how to do that. That's fine. We can work it through. Okay. Yeah, I'm losing patience with this one. Okay, we'll leave it. Next up. Okay, we'll try that. Now let's prompt. Aspiring Icicle Dark Growing Records. Aspiring Icicle Dark Growing Records. Maybe this is some kind of library? But what would explain, like, the library looking, having some kind of strange, I suppose, cave-like setup? And it's aspiring, so it's not fully set yet. This is a bit of a challenging one. I'll say that that's a doorway to somewhere. This can be overhang that catches up to there. Maybe the shading is on this side now. Feels like this is a very organic space when libraries are, well, not as organic. Like, they have wood, but the lines that are in a library are much straighter, not curved, not winding, just straight and clean. So what makes this one so different? Maybe I'm getting the, I don't know. I sort of like, maybe this is not necessarily a library, but as much a community center as anything else. Like maybe this is a tent. Yeah, so let's say that people kind of built themselves in here. Give it, maybe this is some kind of spine right here holding this up. We can just say there. Okay. But then what's this? And what's this thing in the middle? What if this is, yeah, this is some kind of creature that's over here. Or like at least a skeleton of one. Let's fit some limbs. Gonna turn on the light. Starting to get dark over here. Make this the sort of tail. And I do love my insects. All right. So there's that. All right, this seems to be turning out fairly well. Yeah. Establish. Yeah. All right. That seems reasonable enough. Yeah. All right, there we go. That's at least a little better. I still have a lot to learn when going into this style. All right. I do not know if I'm going to make it to a full 2 hours. I thought I was going to. That's fine. It's fine. If I need to, I can just go to like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. How long have I been going already? This is almost an hour. Okay, yay. I think, yeah. Let's just do a couple more of these. All right. Next up. Kill. Murderous, youthful, unpleasant tongue. Okay. So this is some kind of mountain range or hill range. Murderous. Maybe. Well, okay. I know how I can fit in tongue. That's easy. Like we can make this one sort of feel like, oh yeah, that's the tongue of the face. So I kind of outline this to trigger some sort of pareidolia. By the way, pareidolia, that is what happens. That's the effect that essentially makes people mistake things for faces. And so treat this like a mountain range. Youthful, I'm not sure how to incorporate that, but not something I have to worry about at the moment. And just, I'm trying to figure out how I can add a sense of scale here. Maybe this kind of thing. Just add a little path up this mountain. And then over to here, we'll go for another one. Maybe widening this out, making it sort of a road space. Child murder. Yeah, of course you go to that. You're you, scat. Bam. Yep. Child murder it is. Let's see. But how do I represent said child murder over this? Yeah, I think a lot of this is figuring out how to use these smudges as like the shade of something. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good for this one. I just have to work at it for a while. Yep. Drop my smudger. All right. Let's see how that goes. Alrighty, next up is something preceding fail warriors cotton like. That was almost a sentence. Something preceding warriors frail cotton like. Something preceding frail cotton like warriors. Okay. What would cotton like warriors be preceded by? Well, what if it is, this is literally some kind of plant? I don't know what, I think the cotton plant is more of a bush than anything else, but we can pretend that this is something that grows more like wheat or corn and kind of has this sort of puffy stuff that grows out of it. Yeah. Puffy stuff grow out of this black slop. I don't know what to call that central, that stem, I suppose. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. So maybe the warriors are grown out of this cotton-like material. Or maybe they're equipped by this cotton-like material. Oh, maybe this is like half open right now. So this is sort of a shell that's been cracked. Yeah, I like that idea that this is some sort of shell that's cracked open. And the warrior is either inside, or the warrior is like, maybe this is how they harvest it. Just say that that's cut off, actually. Yeah. Okay, that looks pretty interesting. That looks pretty neat. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually gonna note this down. Okay, there's that. And yeah. Okay. Next spread. I actually really like this one. I'll have to figure out some way to, you know, expand upon it. Okay. Let's make it to an hour and a half, I think. So it's almost an hour. You know what? I think I'm gonna wrap it up here because my brain is dying. We'll call it there on a good note. All right. See y'all later. Good night.